Alright guys, we're heading out to Fang's house now. We're going to do some follow-up. Me and Anna, we're going to do follow-up training with him on his property with his owner. Today we're going to be working on impulse. So we're going to go ahead and put on the whole suit, and then we're going to work him through obedience, and then we're going to give him some good drive bites, and then we're going to cut out. So we're going to work, everything's about impulse. We want Scott going in a circle with him off leash without using any training tools and using verbal commands. So that's our end goal in this session right here. And Anna's going to try to stay out of the way because Fang loves her to death, so that Fang is not looking at her and he's paying attention to Scott. So that's what we're going to do real quick, and then we're going to follow with a safety brief before we start training, guys. The reason why I said something, this is also going to be our first reunion with Fang since also wanted to just see how he is, how he's doing. I know he's doing great. He's going to probably be super excited to see Anna, me not so much.
Oh, stop it. But you do have a great owner, so
yeah,
we love him to death as much as we do.
Right. So you guys stay. Let's roll. The other mic.
Who is that? Who is that? Who is that?
Hey.
Sorry.
Hot.
Oh, look at you.
Go on, go.
Oh, look at them.
Oh my God.
Yes, she was.
Hi, Luna.
Oh, look at you. Look at Luna. Luna looks like she's a
Oh my
real
gosh.
dog.
I know.
She came up to the front and she sat down.
You did good. Look at you.
Yeah.
Like I'm too young for this shit.
Oh, Scott, this is you.
Oh, okay, okay.
Here, your neighbor's gonna come over. I didn't want to cut you off. He would tell him. He said he's.
I was like, hey,
And
because he wants to get one. Yeah, he wants to get.
Yeah, but his wife.
Yeah, his
Oh,
wife's
really?
So he remembers my old Corso Capone, which he was double the size as him. But he was like, man, and he was like, oh, he's big. I was like, well, he's about to do some training. He's like, man, I'd love to get one of these. I was like, I know exactly where to get him. Come watch the training. I was like, because, I mean, he sees a massive difference because he's shy, but I've just started to figure out when he gets around kids and stuff, he hunkers. So I tell folks, hey, don't look at him, let him come to you. And then the next thing that I've been starting to do, and I just started working it with him, is I have him lay down actually, and then I tell him free, and then he gets up and he's like, oh, it's okay.
You know, normally what I do, and I've never had an incident with my dogs, if someone came up and I didn't feel like they were easy, I would have the dog come to me. I would have them in down, and I'd be petting my dog in the face and stuff. And then by the time they realize the other person has their hands on my dog and they don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we did it together. Versus, because dogs are scared of people touching them. You know, just random strangers.
Yeah, and that's what it was. It was kids, and I was like, they were cunning, and I was like, I was like, shit. I was like, I gotta be a little bit careful with this, because like, if there's ever a time he's gonna bite. Thank you.
Yeah. So and then people ask me about dogs and kids, and I would say 70% of dogs they can't tolerate. 30% they love kids. You know what I mean? But the 70%
you ready to work?
It's like this. They just want to be in their own space. Leave me alone. I don't need all the screaming and yelling, right? They just want this, right? And then a lot of people buy those dogs.
So yeah, he's all verbal now though, Joe. So he does everything. He doesn't need a leash or nothing like that. Yeah. We walk him and Luna.
Because all the pictures.
This is all that I use, and I trained him just with this.
Your mindset is dogs love kids.
Yeah,
dogs
so
love to be
he gets
dogs.
a little stimulation, but it's basically it's a reward to him. Instead of like hurting him, it's a tap to be like, hey, I need you to do this. So his level is 6 out of like 130. He keeps it on 6. That's
well, it's up to you. We can do it in the backyard. We can do it.
We can do it right here. Whatever you. It's up to you.
Yeah, we'll do it right here. I don't want to scare your neighbors.
No, Joe, I think is interested to see it. Everyone comes out and wants to watch when they see him, because I mean, he's a force. Him to associate getting poked with biting. Yeah, I never want him to be scared of biting somebody when I need him to.
So he is a canecorso. He has, what is his PSI? I know you know it.
It's like 325 PSI.
So his PSI is higher than a Rottweiler. He's got one of the highest PSI bite per pressure that you can find on the market.
He'll break your forearm. So he can break a forearm and like a small, I know that sounds cruel, but like a child, he can crack their skull.
Say that again, Scott.
What's that?
What you just said.
I know with like a person, he can break their forearm, break their tibia and their fibia. Definitely easy. I don't think you do, not your bicep.
What would you think if it was a child?
Oh, child, he can break their skull.
He would break them.
Yeah, child, right. I'd say about 8 years and younger, he'll go through their skull.
Yeah, if he wasn't trained.
Full up. When they get the full size.
Right.
Like right now, he'd break your hand.
Right.
Yeah, he'll break your hand pretty easy.
So.
How much you weigh?
Right now he's pushing 110, probably about 115.
Oh, okay.
He's eating now 4.5 pounds of raw a day. It'll go down once he gets about 18 months. Yeah. Then it'll go down to 3% body weight.
And you said he's gonna get like the Capone?
He's probably gonna get bigger than Capone.
Yeah, he's gonna get bigger.
Capone was 130, 140. He's probably gonna I think he's gonna hit 160.
The reason why he's gonna be bigger is because Scott got him when he was young.
Yeah.
And he started him.
Yeah, Capone
young.
didn't start on raw from the young age. Capone came to me grown. He came to me at like 5 or 6. He's been fed.
That dog's probably got $5,000 for meat in him.
Well, not what we pay for, thank God. We get it real cheap.
All right, so Scott's gonna bring him in the middle. He's gonna have him a heel between his leg. And I'm gonna walk up and give Scott a handshake.
We'll see if we can get this going here. Fang, pop.
Yeah, we'll get it going. I got you.
Oh, here, sit. Good boy. All right, ready? Post. Good boy. Yes, good boy.
So now this guy's got him.
Good boy.
If he gives him the watch command, he's gonna light off.
Yeah, you'll see. Take Luna inside. Can you shut the door for me, please, babe? Because if he sees Luna, he'll start getting distracted. Luna gets mad at him when he gets like this.
So this is a blink up, but there's no blinks in it.
Hey. Oh, yeah, it's almost
so
healed
before
up.
we start, Scott, do I have your consent to have your dog bite me?
Absolutely.
I have his consent. This is your dog, and he's a personal protection dog. He does not have on a leash.
Nope. Fang, come. Good boy. Hey, Fang, post.
He's got the collar around his
boy.
neck, right?
Watch. Come back. Good boy. Post. Good boy. Come back, Fang. Good boy.
We're working on impulse of him working this dog.
Good boy. There you go. Good boy.
Now he's got him watching, right?
Good boy.
So I'm going to go around him in a circle to see how close obedience is.
Good boy. Watch him. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Come back in a little bit. Good boy. Good boy.
So however you want him to move, if you can back up,
Yeah.
then I'll back up with you.
Okay.
There you go.
Come on. Come on. Back up. There we go.
There you go.
Good boy. Good boy. Walk,
There we
walk.
go.
Good boy.
Now
Watch
stop.
him.
Now we're gonna go left.
Watch him. Pass off. Pass off.
And then I'm gonna turn and come straight to you. When I start to come to you, go ahead and give him the command.
Let him go. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Watch him. Pass off, Fang. Pass off. Good boy. Bring it back. Bring it back. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Bring it back, Fang. Bring it back. Good boy. Get him. Good boy. Good
Now,
boy.
can I out him?
Bust or out. Leave it. Good boy. Good boy. I got confused, brother. Leave it. Good boy. That's
go.
me. That's me. Come on. Good boy. Good
So
boy.
you
Come
notice
on.
he didn't have to pull him off the
Come on.
bite or anything, right?
Come on.
He listened to him.
Good
Right.
boy. Good boy. Sit.
It's been a
Yes,
long
good
time. I
boy.
look young, but I'm
Good
I
boy.
was in my 50s. Yeah, I'm about 46.
Good boy.
It's been a while.
All right, you ready? Sit. Good boy. All right, let's go and try it.
So
All
we're
right,
gonna do civil.
sit.
This is civil because I'm not
Right.
wearing any bite equipment besides this strong
Post.
arm that's supposed to resemble a real
Good
man.
boy. He's figured it out.
70% of dogs won't bite it.
Good
All this
boy.
is Fang. So I'm gonna have a gun, and we'll see how fast he can bite this arm by me pulling the trigger. Normally we do pull the trigger and there's a bang, but we're in a residential, so I can't do that.
Watch.
So right now we'll go ahead.
Good
So
boy.
we'll go ahead
Yes,
and
good boy.
I'll show you
Boy.
a
Good
stimulus.
Good
Right.
boy. Good bats off. Good watch. Good boy.
Scott, remember we talked about this, right? Halloween, right?
Yeah.
This is a stimulus. This is
good
this
boy.
is used to
Good boy.
make him angry,
Good
right?
boy.
We'll wait
Over
till
here. Over here. Leave it. Hey. Leave
So
it.
as a decoy, I'll stop. So he
You
can
go
control
ahead.
it.
You're gonna find out real quick. You do that one. That's why I keep this thing on you. Come here. Post.
So now you see why he has the e-collar,
Post.
right? So he's got to work him in distractions.
Hey.
So I'll go back and I'll get
Hey.
control of the dog to help him out.
Post. Come on. All right. Let's get you right here. All right. Good boy. There
I'll
we go.
keep his attention on me, Scott.
Watch. Watch. There we go. Good boy. 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 Watch him, Fang. Watch him. Pass off. Watch him. Good boy. Good boy.
Watch him. Good boy. Good boy.
Boy. Good boy. Watch him. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Fuss. Good boy. Good boy. Bring it back. Bring it back. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Leave it. Good boy. Come on. Let's go. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Sit.
So leave it here, just stop.
Yeah, he can say leave it or out.
Yeah, I like leave it because leave it means barking. Anything he's doing with his mouth, leave it as hey stop.
Yeah, hey, spit it out.
It's the same command for like multiple things.
So
for me.
when he was a puppy, whenever he would put stuff in his mouth or he would go to get stuff to put in his mouth, the command he would use is leave it, right? So now that he's full grown, and when he says it, he understands that means it's over. The game is over, right? Again,
You're free.
he's
Go on.
working without an
Go hang
e-collar, right?
That's
and he's going on
the new
verbal
command that
cues.
he has figured out
Now
is
think
we
about
taught
that
him
for a
is
minute.
free. So he knows when he's
He's
got
in
free, I don't
full-fledged
expect
aggression.
anything of him.
But he
It's,
can
hey, we
listen
go on
to his
walks, he'll start
handler
running around.
and follow those instructions
Yep.
while he's biting me. Where regular pet dogs,
So like that's what I'm saying.
Once they
If
start
I tell
biting and attacking someone,
so
you
he's
can't
figuring
stop
out
because they
heel a
haven't
little
trained.
bit much. Like he knows post and he
You
knows
understand?
heel. Impressive for 9 months, for at least in my opinion. He's extremely impressive. What I'm able to do with him, I never would have gotten a pup. Now that I have had a pup like him, I'm like, please don't let this just be him. Let it be all pups. But at the same time, like if it's just him, that's fine. But he's like he's real quick to learn. Like he knows this. Like he knows free. And then when I tell him to get up here, he'll come right up. And he knows it's his time.
So today we're gonna do something with the bite suit, so I'll be able to get more up on him, and then make you sweat a little, Scott.
All
All right. So
right, Fang, come.
at each turn, I'm gonna aggravate him 3 times.
Okay. Hey.
After the 3rd time, I'm gonna I'm gonna go in. You're gonna go ahead and he's okay for the bite. He's green light.
So 3 each turn. So are we doing like 90s?
Yeah, I'm gonna go around you 3 times.
Okay.
And after the 3rd time, you know the bite's coming.
Good boy.
So what we were using earlier was a juke sleeve. Then we used a strong arm. And now we're gonna use a bite suit. And the reason why I want to use a bite suit is because we're gonna work on some impulse control right here.
That little lunging that he's doing, we're working on that, making sure he don't do that. Because he stays pretty well, hey, until he's told. But that's the thing is he's so used to being on a leash, when he gets that tension goes, then he can go. And now we're teaching him, hey, no, not until we tell you.
So imagine if you saw this in your hallway in the nighttime.
Good boy.
Now imagine what he thinks.
Good boy. Yeah, you're
right?
doing so wonderful.
Right, and he thinks that I'm coming to get Scott.
All right, you
Right?
ready? Pass off. Watch.
Which I am gonna pretend like I am.
Boy, watch. Come back. Pass off. Watch. There we go. Watch him, Fang. Good boy. Watch him. Pass off. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. Good boy. Watch him, Fang. Watch him. Pass off. Watch him. Good boy. Watch him, Fang. Good boy. Watch him. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Good watch. Good boy. Don't you dare. Come back, good boy. Watch him. Good boy. We're gonna give it to you. We're gonna let you have it. Good boy.
We're gonna give it till this time.
What's that?
We're gonna give it till this time.
All right. Watch him. Watch him.
You see what he's doing, Scott?
Yeah, he sees the gun.
He sees the gun and he's trying to get ahead of the bite.
Watch. Get back. Take a step back. There we go. Watch him. There we go. Good boy. Watch him. Good boy. Bring it back. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Fang. Good boy. Lead it. Good boy. Yes, come. Good boy. Come on.
So I'll go back and I'll shake his hand now.
Oh, he
Sit.
to let you come up this guy in there?
Yeah, he's gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and shake his hand.
Good boy.
This is impulse control, right? He needs to know when it's a threat, when it's not a threat.
Okay.
Good boy. See, we're all friends now. It's just time and a place, huh?
See, there you go.
He could probably pet him.
You can pet him.
Yeah, I was gonna say he could probably pet him in the suit, and I think he'd let him. It's the certain words that activate him, telling him, hey, there's a time and a place.
Right.
That's the thing when you get something that's like, you get a dog like this. I mean, my biggest fear is you can't control him.
Yeah.
Like he's not. I've told everyone he's not for me. I will never release this dog on anybody. I love him too much. Like he's for if I'm not home and she has control over him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to have that control, and I can work and teach her how to do this. But I mean, if somebody comes in the house, that's all me. I'm gonna get me a stateside.
Oh no, I don't hear.
Oh, he's a good boy.
But you never seen Fang like that, huh?
Oh no.
You wouldn't have believed it in a million years if
I
you.
hope he stayed this way.
But you saw, and as a neighbor, you should feel safe because you saw that there's no reason he's trying to bite me right now.
Yeah.
And that's why I try and tell you. Like, can you see the difference, Joe, when he's pissed?
Mm-hmm.
So you can see when he's just barking at you. That's why I'm like, hey, you're all right. You're all right.
He's just trying to protect you though.
Oh, well, you'll do it with him. You want to try it?
Oh no.
I was gonna say he'll post up and you can get him to bite.
Yeah.
Okay, so the way he trained then, regardless of you or your wife having, if he feels that was a threat,
Yeah.
he's gonna come over.
Yeah. So like it's primarily Michelle and I, but I'm willing to bet.
Because there's a good possibility if you got in a fight on your lawn and he was out here, he would protect you because your yard is connected to his yard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he knows you.
But I'm willing to bet
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
could get. He's smart enough to know like his job, like when you tell him post, and he's starting to figure out, hey, post is we're getting ready to do something.
Okay.
So that's where he's getting between my legs, and notice how he's jumping, and all I have to do is and he's. So that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure you could control him, especially if I'm here and he, like Michelle does it. But
this is his, that's his trainer.
Yeah, that's his trainer. She was the one that did most of the work with him.
Yeah, she did all the work with him, and then Scott finished it off. As far as the bite off leash, Scott did all the obedience.
Hey.
Leave it.
Hey.
There's Luna. He's hearing. Hey. There you go.
That's what it is on you? Training Fang.
Raising Fang.
Oh,
Yeah, raising Fang.
Yeah, raising Fang. Raising Fang.
But yeah, he's a gentle giant.
Long, right? So yeah, we came. This is I didn't want him to get too far.
Right.
So we come over with maintenance when they're done, and this healing thing that we're doing. This is what we're trying to master. That he does it, and you can see he's already. Let me take this off, and we're gonna do a couple more.
Yeah.
But he's doing it really good. You know what I mean? And you saw the reason why I put the suit on because you saw how close I got there.
Yeah.
I wanted to get.
Yeah, I'd be a little bit nervous.
Oh, I had the suit. I've got bitten in the face.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm like. I had the suit on too, man.
I wasn't wearing a mask when I got bitten in the face.
I mean, that was my biggest thing is I've never been bit by him, and I asked him, I was like, I want to feel this. He's like, it'll never happen, and I was like, damn.
So if you want to know, remember when I told you about the bite he was going to give me when I came back? Well, he had it.
Yeah.
He had my arm. I was like, I think he's going to break my fucking arm. Because I have a blue suit that's twice as padded, but I brought this one for him because it's not as padded. Yeah. And when I felt him, when I brought him up, I said, I'm good. That's when you see me raise my hand. Yeah. I said, oh, he's going to break my wrist. Because when the way I had him, I dropped my arm and he slid down. Okay. I should have brought him straight up to keep him right here. He slid down right in the pocket. And to his advantage, I taught him to bite right here.
Then come.
Because if you're holding a gun, I want him to disarm you. So he knows that. So every time I stick the gun out, he shoots right here. Right? And then like I said before, I would either have
okay for right now.
That hard one or that one.
Walking's okay.
Right? Free. And I'll let you feel it. It's heavy.
Do what you want. I don't care. I just want to see what you're getting into over there. Because I don't want you being an asshole.
Yeah, that's heavy, right?
Raising Fang. Hey, Fang.
Yep, he's gonna be the most
young lady.
famous canecorso.
Y'all doing a good job. I know Scott was telling me he was going to school.
Yeah, you won't. You can search the internet right now. You won't see a dog working like this off leash. Canecorso. Yeah, full control.
There's some pretty dogs though, man. When I first seen the one Scott had back there, that was a big dog, man. He scared me.
Right.
Yeah, me jumping over that fence back there.
And see, I know you noticed, right? I can pet him with this with my hand like that, right? So he wasn't trying to bite it because it's on my hand. Yeah, it's on my hand.
Told. There's a switch.
It's a switch. It's on my hand. So the reason why I did that to show you he's not equipment fixated.
Okay.
Right?
Thank.
See, he's healing on you.
Yeah, so he's backing up to you.
Oh, okay.
He's seeing. I mean, he's not equipment, but he sees tools and he starts to.
Right.
It's just that he's 9 months old, so he's still figuring things out.
Right.
Like, and you can see, like, he's naturally like, all right, and look what he's doing. He's knowing what's about to happen. He's got it backwards, but he knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, I just taught him this week to do this post thing.
So, I mean, let me ask you something. If somebody was going to swing a bat at you,
hey,
would you run at them?
The problem is I can't get him from there. I can only get it from back.
Yeah.
Here, Fang, post.
You get back from him, right?
There we go.
All right, so he said if somebody was going to swing a bat at him, he would run for them. We'll see what Fang does.
Watch. Pass off. Pass off. Pass off.
Yeah, it does. It simulates the sound of a 22.
Watch
it. It aggravates dogs.
Good boy. Good boy. Stay back. Fang. Hot. Come. Good boy.
So as a decoy, if the handler's not ready, you need to stop doing whatever you're doing.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, because if he's giving him commands, but I'm agitating him, he's more likely going to come over to me than listen to him. So you're helping the handler get control of his dog, so you got to know when you need to stop.
There we go, good boy.
Right.
There we go, good boy. Watch him. Watch him.
What kind of dog would bark at me
Watch him.
while I got a bat?
Pass off. Watch him, Fang. Watch him.
I don't know what dog in their right mind
Watch him.
would do that.
Watch him, Fang.
Would do that.
Pass off.
Would do that.
Pass him.
It would have to be a crazy dog.
Pass off. Watch him.
That I know of.
Wait. Watch him.
That would get ready when I get ready to swing this bat at him.
Watch him.
That would come in for a bite.
Watch him. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Bring it back, Fang. Good boy. Good boy. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Good boy, Fang. Good boy. Bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Good boy. All right, ready?
Yep.
Leave it. Good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. Good boy.
That's a pretty on and off switch, isn't it?
I'm telling you, man.
And then guess what, Scott? You got your barking hope,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so we'll do this, but he's not gonna bite me. But so you see, I'm not wearing their equipment, and he recognizes weapons, right? If I pick up a weapon and I use it like I'm gonna point it at him or something, he'll recognize it, right? I'll show you real quick.
He likes gunpowder, I can tell you that, because
Don't
he
he?
gnaws at my duty pistol.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I could
So
tell.
when he would shake the gun loose after I shot it,
Yeah.
he would sniff it and then go back
Yeah.
to biting me. Like, all right, there it is. Right? So
Good boy.
Scott's gonna basically do civil work with him. He's gonna have him barking and holding and walking around while I'm gonna have no bite suit on, right? You ready?
He's just parking the truck.
Oh.
Good distraction. Watch him. Hats off. Hats off. Watch him, Fang. Watch. Watch him.
Why,
Watch him.
dog?
Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. Watch
Remind me
him.
not to shoot. Click this.
Watch him. Watch.
If I click this, I'm gonna get
Yeah.
it. All
Watch
right?
him. Watch him. Watch him. Don't you? Not yet. Watch him. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Watch. Watch. Good boy. Good boy.
Hey.
Watch him. Watch him, Fang. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him.
Put the gun down. Then when I pick it up.
Watch him. Watch him. Good boy. Watch him. Good boy. Good boy.
Which one?
Watch him.
Yeah.
Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. Pass off. Watch him. Pass off. Watch him. There we go. You like that knife hand, is what you really like. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. Back up a little bit. Watch him. Watch him. Good boy. Good boy. Bring it back. Bring it back. Good boy, Fang. Good boy. Good boy.
He's off
Good boy.
leash.
Good boy, Fang.
No, he
Good
calling.
boy. Good boy. Bring it back. Bring it back. Come on, Fang. Good boy. Leave it. All right. Come on. Come.
Was that an Alchemist off leash? No, he
Yeah, yeah. He ain't gonna do nothing. He likes it. Just he'd be growling at you
You gonna
already.
get you one now?
She ain't gonna
She ain't gonna let you have one.
All right, I'll send everything over to you. I appreciate it. All right. Yeah, he's friendly. Like you said, I told you, you don't gotta worry about him. You see what he looks like when he's mad.
That's what it
If
looks
he's
like.
drooling at the mouth, then that's when you gotta be
train your
concerned.
dog.
do a good job.
I got a bunch of them out there like that. He did good, Scott.
Free.
So what you think?
Yeah.
It's coming on. He's getting.
He's
that
getting
hill.
on. That's where like I think the working with,
Yeah.
Nice seeing
You too.
guys. Y'all take
it's working.
See those guys.
See you later. It's working really good, getting him that post, getting him. I mean, more and more like he's getting
Yeah.
that discipline and
Right.
it's
You
working.
notice like he does it. He's more into the hill when we're working.
Yeah.
He's really like, all right, now,
Yeah.
once we start getting him, that's why I was going to do it in the backyard at first so we were secluded.
Yeah.
So that he would only be focused on, maybe it
Again.
was just good we did it right
Yeah.
here. You know
I
what
think
mean?
that. Yeah.
Because like I said, if we did it in the backyard, the next time we would have to do it right here. So,
Yeah.
I mean, then when we do it right here, he's like, cool, I already do it right here already.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
I mean, he's, like I said, his post is, the only thing I can't do is if I do it from here, he hasn't figured out yet, and trying to food lure him to every time
he
to
hasn't
come
figured
up.
out how to go around.
He hasn't figured that out yet, but I
Yeah.
know that if I turn around, if I say post, he's gonna get up here.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is semi
So
good.
then you have to step over.
Yeah, sometimes but if I say it and he's behind me, he'll
Yeah.
run up through.
But through repetitions, after
Yeah.
we do it so much, he's just going to
And that's what I've been doing is when I've been
Yeah.
telling him, I've been going here, and then he's not getting a reward. So I'm marking and rewarding when he goes through. So it's just a little bit of time because now he's doing that heel where if I'm running,
Yeah.
he's looking at me, and I've got him where we're going down the street.
Oh, he looks amazing, man. He is I told you what I tell you.
Yeah.
He's and man, that bite, wait till I send it to you. It
Yeah.
was beautiful because he had my whole